Welcome to War India News Hour. 5G networks remains vulnerable to cyber attacks. The promise of secure connectivity is driving the rapid adoption of private LTE networks leads to the 5G networks. As per the study, the private 5G or LTE network is on track to hit $10 billion in 5 years with an annual growth rate of 20%. The use of private 5G or LTE networks allows businesses to take advantage of cellular network technology that brings multiple advantages to the table. In the enterprise, full deployment of private 5G networks will take time as it requires significant investments to upgrade legacy network infrastructures. At the same time, 5G networks are more susceptible to cyber attacks than their predecessors, and the 5G also creates new opportunities for hackers. Gartner predicted that 66% of organizations will take advantage of these benefits and adopt 5G in 2020, with 59% of them planning to use 5G to support the Internet of Things across their businesses. This is exactly what we need in the cybersecurity space, that is, we need a precog, that is, one of that can help us anticipate cyber attacks. Talking about recent cyber attacks and major breaches, there was one common thread, that of missing information, either system error, misconfiguration, insider threat, vulnerability, or lack of visibility. To further validate this, the recent data breach investigation report of 2020 from Verizon confirms that in the last 4 to 5 years, nothing has drastically changed when it comes to tactics and common methods adopted by hackers for data breaches. However, 5G can reuse existing spectrum, low bands, sites and the existing mobile network infrastructure while adding on new capabilities. AI uses analytical algorithms to make sense of and act upon complex data. The interactions between data and algorithms are an essential component of an AI business plan. The efforts of understanding, preparing and perfecting data for AI works beyond a single project has a lasting effect by being usable for building many models. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. HCL Tech to offer one-time bonus worth over Rs 700 crores for staff. HCL Technologies announced a special one-time bonus worth of Rs 700 crores for its employees as the company has marked $10 billion, that is about Rs 72,800 crores revenue milestone. The special bonus will be paid to employees in February 2021, amounting to nearly $90 million plus payroll taxes in some countries, the impact of which is excluded from FY21 EBIT, that is earnings before interest and taxes guidance provided by the company last month, HCL Tech said in a statement. An alternative to Twitter is Koo. MeitY and other government bodies are on this microblogging platform. Several government bodies including MeitY have found Koo as the Desi Twitter alternative. The homegrown microblogging website Koo, which was also part of Atmanirbhar Bharat App Innovation Challenge last year, is steadily getting the attention and may become the best Twitter alternative for several government-related bodies. Some of the government ministries and departments that could be found on the Desi microblogging website include handles of Ministry of Electronics and IT, MyGov, Digital India, India Post, NIC, NIELIT, Sameer, Common Services Center, Umang App, DigiLocker, Nixie, STPI, CDAC and CMET among others. Versa Innovation raises another $100 million from Qatar Investment Authority and others. Versa Innovation, the parent company of Daily Hunt, which has a short video platform Josh, has raised more than $100 million in a Series H funding round led by Qatar's Sovereign Wealth Fund, Qatar Investment Authority and GLAD Group Capital Partners. Canaan Valley Capital and existing investor Sofina Group also participated in this round. The company plans to use the funds raised to scale up its short video platform Josh, including strengthening its local language content offerings, developing its content creator ecosystem, and investments in artificial intelligence and machine learning. Hackers tampered a water treatment facility in Florida. hackers successfully infiltrated the computer system controlling a water treatment facility in the city of Old Smart, Florida, according to a report from the Tampa Bay Times. In doing so, the hackers were able to remotely control a computer to change the chemical levels of the water supply, increasing the amount of sodium hydroxide before a supervisor was able to catch the act in real time and revert the changes. Government officials using WhatsApp's Made in India alternative Sandesh. The government is experimenting with a Made in India and more secure alternative of messaging app WhatsApp called Sandesh. Officials have begun using a messaging platform developed by the government's Technology Department National Informatics Center, that is NIC. For now, only government employees are allowed on this app called Sandesh, but it might be rolled out for general use later. Bitcoin hits record $44,000 as Tesla invests $1.5 billion. Bitcoin surged to an all-time high after Tesla Inc. said it has invested $1.5 billion, becoming the biggest company yet to back the controversial cryptocurrency. Bitcoin jumped as much as 15% after Tesla made the disclosure in a regulatory filing, with prices exceeding $44,000 for the first time. Tesla also said it would begin accepting the digital token as a form of payment for its electric cars. Drone threat looms. India aims to create $40 billion industry. During 2020, there have been almost 75 sightings of enemy drones along the western front facing Pakistan, forcing the Indian security apparatus, the military and border guarding agencies to not just look at having small drones of their own, but also crucially bring in counter-drone technology. At the Aero India, which was held from February 3rd to 5th, a special discussion was conducted on drones and counter-drone opportunities in defense and homeland security, where it was brought out how drones were the future of armed conflicts. Drone technology is being effectively used for not only smuggling activities but also for surveillance purposes. Jamming and bringing down a swarm of low-flying drones is the latest challenge in warfare. A study by industry body FICCI assessed India's drone and counter-drone market potential up to around rupees 3 lakh crores, that is approximately $40 billion by 2030. Defense and homeland security could account for 50% of it. UK delegation visits Serum Institute, talks held on enhancing relationship. A delegation from the United Kingdom, led by Secretary of State for International Trade and President of the Board of Trade, Elizabeth Truss, visited the Serum Institute of India on Monday. Truss met the CEO of Serum Institute, Adar Poonawalla, during the visit. Elizabeth Truss is on a 4-day visit to India for talks with Piyush Goyal towards an enhanced trade partnership. After concluding her visit to the facility at Pune, Truss tweeted that SII will also be producing 1.3 billion doses for the COVAX alliance, to which UK has committed £548 million. Xerox acquires AR firm CareAR to expand software portfolio. Workplace technology company Xerox announced to expand its growing software portfolio with the acquisition of CareAR, an augmented reality support platform company. CareAR provides real-time access to expertise for customers, employees and field workers. According to Xerox, with CareAR software, remote agents and experts can virtually see the situation and visually guide a solution using a suite of augmented reality tools via desktop, mobile and smart glass devices as if they were in person. India challenges Vodafone's 22,100 crore tax win in Singapore. India has filed an application in Singapore High Court to challenge an international arbitration tribunal's September verdict that ruled that Vodafone does not have to pay the government rupees 22,100 crore in back taxes. The government had demanded the sum pertaining to Vodafone's acquisition of an Indian operator. India also lost a similar case worth rupees 10,247 crore to Cairn Energy recently. Summing up, apart from prevention, we also need to pay attention to other aspects, that is prediction, detection and response. We need to anticipate in order to respond effectively. The epitome of cybersecurity maturity comes with anticipation. Extended Detection and Response, that is XDR products, are a natural evolution of EDR platforms which have become a primary incident response tool for security teams. Improved operational efficiency enables faster threat response. Today's risk management and security teams struggle with a slate of disparate security tools that weren't built with integration or collaboration in mind. This leads to friction, reduced productivity, poor integration, and uncoordinated incident response. XDR can help anticipate better, providing real-time contextual visibility across multiple security layers, endpoint, email, network, cloud, mobile, and IIoT, which we can see to the timeline and attack virtualization, that is, to know what, when, and how. 5G is changing the way the world connects and communicates. 5G network is designed to connect virtually everyone and everything together, including machines, objects, and devices. 1G, 2G, 3G, and 4G all led to 5G, which is designed to provide more connectivity than was ever available before. 5G is a unified, more capable air interface. It has been designed with an extended capacity to enable next-generation user experiences, empower new deployment models, and deliver new services. It will help us to learn more about adversaries or threat actors and intelligence for understanding the proactive sweeping of IOC discovered in global cyber attacks. With this, let's wind up for the day. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.